People of the world, friends and relatives, I am aware that there is a backdrop behind me. It's there on purpose. It doesn't matter. If you want to know why this backdrop is here, then you're going to have to go to marinmusic.com and sign up for the newsletter, and I will tell you all about it. You're going to love it. You're not even going to believe it. I have tips for you. I have pick tips for you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 quattro. That's Spanish for 4. Surprised you didn't know that. Guitar pick tips for you. Tip number 1. This one's going to be obvious to some of you, but to some of you it's going to be less obvious, so I'm going to tell you about it. When you are picking the strings with your pick, do not pick away from the guitar like that. I know, it seems foolish. You're like, who plays guitar like this? Trust me, a lot of people play guitar like that before they learn how to play guitar, so you might be going like, all right, here we go. And it just feels natural to go like that, and you turn the pick pluck away. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's no reason for you to ever have the pick pointing towards the ground. It just doesn't need to happen. I mean, you can hear that this sounds terrible. I would like you to just make a mental observation of your own proclivities and go, do I do that a little bit? Because some of you out there are doing that without realizing it. Keep the pick more or less parallel to the ground. Do not point the pick towards the ground. Excellent. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, hold the pick closer to the tip of the pick than you think you should. Don't have it back here like this. If you're back here like this, you're just going to have way less control. Have everything closer to the tip. Here, let me show you from a different angle. That's nice. There we go. See that right there? Can you hear me? The microphone's in a weird place. We're doing great. This is my thumb. This is probably the best shot of my thumb you've ever seen. Although it's a little shadowy. It's like film noir thumb shot. Great. But you can see not much pick is sticking out the side of my thumb. Don't go like this. This is foolish. This is smart. You could even go further. You could go like that, where there's barely any tip showing. That's what she said. You will just have more control if you grip it right next to the tip of the pick. Tip number 3. This one is not necessarily intuitive, but once I say it, you're going to be like, all right, that makes sense. How do you, question, when you're strumming the guitar, how do you control the volume of your strumming? I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, it's how hard you strum. Sure. But how do you strum harder or softer? How do you do that? Moving your arm more does not change the volume. You don't need like this, like whenever bands go like that does not make it louder. That's just for show. And I think it looks cool, so I'm not criticizing it. But the way you strum harder and make the strumming louder is you grip the pick tighter. If you grip the pick looser, it will be less loud, or quieter is another way to say it. Tip number 3 is hold the pick like medium tight for just regular playing. If you want to strum really softly, it doesn't matter how much you move your arm. It matters how tightly you hold the pick. If you want really loud strumming, hold the pick tighter. Softer and medium. See how my arm kind of moved the same no matter what? Volume of strumming is all about how tightly you grip the pick. I'm pretty sure I have one more tip for you. My final pick tip is not a tip. It's words of sympathy and understanding. You know how when it's like you really want to get better at strumming and using the pick, but it's not fair because your hands are too sweaty or too dry or your fingers are too whatever, and the pick rotates when you strum. It's not that you drop your pick. You're pretty good at holding on to your pick, but the pick just it rotates. And then you have and then the tip is out of sight, out of mind, and you can no longer hit the strings. And as you're playing, you can feel it rotating, and then so you have to stop and get it back into position, and it just screws everything up. So I don't know, I'm just not very good with the pick. Everybody goes through that. The rotating pick is a normal thing. That's a normal part of the process of learning guitar. It did that for me for quite a while. I never made any conscious, like, I'm going to practice this specific thing to hold the pick differently so it doesn't rotate. I just persevered and kept using the pick. That's not what I meant to say. I just showed grit and determination, perseverance. Okay, so I did mean to say that. And fortitude, magnitude, grit, perseverance, all of these qualities that are so important in a human being. It's a good sign of character. I'm just going, what boomer words can I use? I don't know. Boomers, my parents are boomers, so I guess I love boomers then. I picked up a pen for no reason and dropped it on the floor. I didn't mean to make this all political. You're the one who mentioned boomers. You mentioned them? No, I meant to say mentioned. My point being, yes, your pick's going to rotate. Just deal with it. Suck it up. I used to walk in the snow for 2 days before I got married, and then now I don't even have to walk to school at all. So sooner or later, your pick won't rotate. I hope this is funny and not just annoying.